So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Murray. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
For Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray, Fitzgerald on the slant. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
That's another Cardinals.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back. The break. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. Flush. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
11-yard line.
And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. There's another example, another incompletion.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it. And Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Bengals grab it.
Murray on the keeper.
Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Complete.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5.
Burrow looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands. Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
And the Bengals.
Now Burrow on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzomah, as the first half is winding down, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
No good. That keeps the score. Bengals.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down, Murray. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Murray. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Cardinals, nothing.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. On the return, Phillips. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Murray caught left side, Williams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
30-yard line.
Murray to give. This is Drake. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd and 12, Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And this is taken into the end zone, a fumble recovery, and a Cincinnati touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take it.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
The two-point attempt is no good.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take it. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He's brought down.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
Now a second stiff arm. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Cincinnati.
Burrow going to give this to Nixon. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
On second down, Bernard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson? Is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Bengals 26.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times. Live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll bring it up here to pick up. Of 8.
Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Murray sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it.
Holding offense.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Murray throwing complete here to Drake. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Let's go. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And they turn the